Hmm, I didn't use the filter to take the picture, so I cannot post this on my story. Never mind, I'll just have to take a new one using the filter, then I will post that one. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all. Ladies and gentlemen, does the scenario that I acted out just now feel familiar to you? Have you ever done that? So,
Yeah,
yes, right? Okay. So today, I stand before you to discuss a topic that holds immense significance in our fast-paced life, which is the value of authenticity in a world of mass. So, in an era where social media profiles are carefully constructed and individuals only present only their best version of themselves to the world, it has become increasingly vital for us to embrace the power of authenticity. Now, the question is, what is authenticity? So, when I mention the word authenticity, may I know what idea comes to your mind? Can you share with me?
Original.
Right, originality. Some more?
real.
Real. Okay, thank you. Now, authenticity is the quality of being genuine and true to oneself. It is the courage to be vulnerable, to let go of the societal expectations. In a world where masks are worn to hide insecurities and imperfections, authenticity is the only value that allows us to connect on a deeper level. So let's imagine. I think every one of us have an Instagram profile, right? So let's imagine when you are scrolling the Instagram, scrolling the Twitter, Facebook, and you see that your friends are posting only the happy part, only the best, only the fun part of their life on the social media. You cannot help but to feel like you need to also show only the fun part and best part of yourself to the social media, even though in reality we know that that is not the life is not all about the fun part and the happy moments. Sometimes we are sad, sometimes we have difficulties, and sometimes we have problems, but we do not share those in the social media, and that makes the society think that life is all about the happy moments and all about the positive things. We live in an age where filters and constructed persona dominate our social interactions. With the rise of social media, it has become all too easy to hide behind a virtual mask, presenting only a polished version of ourselves to the world. We constantly compare our lives to others, seeking validation and approval. But the truth is, behind those filtered images and profile, we often find a deep sense of loneliness and disconnectedness. So, I know that all of you have hundreds and thousands of followers on Instagram, but have you ever think of actually how many of those are actually your true friends that you can show your genuine and authentic self with? Sometimes when we use the social media, we cannot help but to show only the positive part of our life to the world because we are influenced by those who only share the good things in their life on the social media, right? So authenticity, on the other hand, breeds connection. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create an environment of trust and connections and nurturing relationships built on honesty and understanding. So, in a life where everyone is trying to show only the sweet part, the happy moments in our life, many person have been pressured to do the same, even though sometimes they are facing difficulties and hardships in their life, but they are forced to wear a mask and show only the happy version of themselves. For example, like the scenario that I acted out just now. Sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes we don't look good all the time, right? But because we are pressured by the people who are pretty, who are handsome, sharing only the good pictures on the internet, we are pressured to do the same and use the filters. But I'm not saying that it is wrong to do that, but it it can become wrong when you use it too much and it influence others' perspective on yourself. It becomes wrong when others view you as a different person that you are actually not. Next, authenticity is not about being perfect and having all the answer all the time. It is about embracing our flaws and imperfections. It is about acknowledging that life is a journey of growth and learning. By embracing our authentic selves, we inspire others to do the same, showcasing our flaws and imperfections and accepting our true self. So, as I've said just now, life is all about the learning process, and it's not about being perfect all the time. So, when we do something and we achieve success in our life, right, we usually like to show our success and share our success to the world because it may I know that it may influence others and encourage others and inspire other people around us to do the same. But why don't we also share about the hardships and the journey of learning with other people so that other people know that in order to achieve the success, there are hardships that they have to go through. And it's not easy to do that, right? And authenticity also plays a significant role in personal fulfillment and success. When we wear masks to conform to societal expectations, we sacrifice our true passions and dreams. By embracing our authentic selves, we unlock our full potential and pursue paths that align with our values. Allows us to live a life true to ourselves rather than one dictated by others. Now let's imagine that sometimes a person may have a dream or passion that does not align with the societal expectations. For example, there might be a little girl that likes to bake, and her dream is to open up a small cafe or a small bakery, which, according to the societal expectations, it is not ambitious enough because you do not require a certificate and you don't have to study to a university to open up a bakery, right? But uh, because of these expectations and pressure by the society around them, this little girl, she might abandon and sacrifice her passion, and instead she might try to become something else that she don't actually want to be, which is um, she might not be able to do her best because when we like something, when we have passion on something, we will try to do our best. We will put our maximum effort into that, and we will most probably achieve success and the best thing in that area that we like. Furthermore, authenticity brings a positive change in communities and society as a whole. In a world where masks often lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and division, authenticity serves as a bridge that connects diverse perspectives. When we engage in open and honest conversations, embracing different opinions without fear of judgment, we foster a culture of acceptance, understanding, and collaboration. Nowadays, many people, most of us, especially teenagers and young adults, we are so influenced by the social media, and we like to share about our personal life on the social media. And this has influenced the younger generation, which is children in school. Even children in primary school already have social media, and this influenced them to do what we do, which is sharing only the best version of ourselves on the social media, which is not good. So how can we embrace authenticity in a world that often encourages us to wear masks? It starts with self-reflection and self-acceptance. It requires us to let go of the need for external validation and cultivate a deep sense of self-worth. It also involves being mindful of the mask we wear, both in person and online, and making a conscious effort to let our true selves shine through. So as a person, every individual have different uniqueness of character in ourselves. But when we try to conform to the societal expectations, we tend to wear a mask and try to be someone that we are not actually is. And this has made our the distinct and uniqueness character in ourselves diminish. So in conclusion, authenticity is a powerful force that has the potential to transform our lives and our world. By embracing authenticity, we can create meaningful connections, pursue personal fulfillment, and foster a culture of acceptance and understanding. Let us strive to shed our masks, to be vulnerable and genuine, and to inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a world where authenticity reigns supreme and masks are no longer necessary, and everyone can show our best true self on the social media and internet. So that is all from me. Thank you.